How y'all doing, YouTube? This is Cornell Boom speaking. Yeah, what's up? What's poppin'? I really want to talk to y'all about, I'm from New York City. I'm from the Bronx, the boogie down. And I really want to discuss right now about how alcohol and weed and all of that shit, excuse my lingo, but it's distracting you and it's messing up your chances of winning in life. To be very honest, alcohol and drugs entirely is a gateway drug. So if you start utilizing one drug, you're more susceptible to try to use another drug. But I'm not even trying to be on what's that called? A more clinical approach to this thing. I really want people's awareness to become like keen and very like and focused into why. Look, think about it. A liquor store is literally almost on every main block in the city. Even in Yonkers, if you're right next to Yonkers, you know what I'm talking about. And that is purposeful. People really just want us not to win. So why would we allow society to not let us win? But you know what? It's easy because we financially fucking up. We financially fucked up and we don't know any better. Now, I want my people to be like thinking about, what is it that I can do to increase my finances? To be very fairly honest, the only reason why a lot of people are doing these drugs is because it's a financial problem. It's a financial crisis, right? And maybe we're spending too much money to do things that we see as fun. But it's not time to have fun right now. It's literally time to be focused up and investing into our futures and our families' futures, and also educating ourselves to how we can make a difference and impact our families. This is not for me. Like, I'm not here talking to y'all for me. I'm really here talking to y'all for you, because you have been in a situation where you need you. It's your time to look at yourself in the mirror and be like, I want to change. I need a change. That party is not no change. There is times I was going to clubs and everything, and I was literally spending majority of my check just to have fun, maybe buy a couple of drinks for me and my boys, or some shorties that's in the club, or whatever the case may be, knowing damn well I'm wasting money. And guess what? If you sitting there working a job and you go into the club and utilizing that money to buy drinks and stuff like that, you're technically wasting your time, because you use your time to make that money. So my thing is all to sit there and say that, like, when we start letting go of that alcohol, we stop drinking so much, we stop smoking so much, and we literally take a control of our mind and then start being like, hey, how can I educate myself to make better choices, to be better, to do better for my family? They literally are hiding the answers to us in books. This is deep, y'all. Like, it's inside of books. Real talk. I've read a couple of books. Like, for instance, the first book I ever read that really kind of changed my mind and shifted me to be like, I gotta make a change is Think and Grow Rich. And when, I don't even think that's the name of the book, but I'm gonna say Think and Grow Rich, right? And because when I first read the book, it didn't make no sense to me. I'm like, shit, this is boring. But you know what I mean? Like, I really feel like I went to school in New York City, right? And for that whole high school year of mine, and I graduated in 2013 or whatever the case may be, but I felt like, I don't want to read. I don't want to read. I'm like, reading is boring. Losers read, whatever. But my situation stood where it was. It wasn't until I read that my whole financial situation got better. And yes, I got to get more educated and work on it because I'm still growing and still learning, still developing. But I'm telling you, I'm here to tell you that, like, if you think better, you move better. And if you move better, you do better. But you first got to take control of your mind. And, like, yo, why not win first and then have fun? If you want to go after you educated yourself and you became fully aware, the meaning of being aware of what you're doing, being aware of the choices you're making, being aware of the why things is happening around you, and not the actual, like, just impulsive or ignorance of just doing something just because everybody A is doing it or because you're a product of your environment. Like, I feel like, yo, this gets truly deep, and I stand on it. I stand firm on, I want my people to realize that there is better out there. There is hope out there. Like, there's people literally living millions, billions of dollars, and they know smarter than you. The only difference is that they live a little different. They making a little bit of different choices, but it starts with being very disciplined about what you do. I'm not sitting here saying y'all can't drink and smoke, but a lot of people be sitting around drinking, and if this is you got to be very aware and critical about who you are. Yo, a lot of people be sitting around every day drinking and smoking and not doing nothing with their time. Your time is valuable and you can win. So, yo, real talk, if you trying to win, if you trying to fuck with me, I'm all about leveling up and developing and becoming the best version of yourself. And honestly, if you trying to win, like, comment, subscribe. Become a subscriber. Work with me, I'll work with you, and let's win together, because it takes a team, it takes a village to grow, and I'm ready to grow. So, again, it's your boy. Holla at me.